the explosive Steve McShane. What's happening, man?
Yo, what's happening, man? I'm excited to be on it, man. What's the
Yes,
word?
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Man, it's good to have you on here. Like I explained to you, man, you know what I'm saying? We like to, connect athletes all around the world. That's what this platform is for. And, you know what I'm saying? We wanna touch as many people as possible so they can kind of, get to know from your experience, like theirs, like, what's different, what are you guys comparing? Um, I had to, after that, I want to say I had the pleasure to, watch your film and things like that, and you know, kind of tell the people like where you from. Let's start with that.
All right. So I'm from Freeport, Illinois. It's a little small town up in Illinois. Probably it's like hour and a half west of Chicago. Uh, I was born and raised there. I ended up going to high school, Freeport High School, home of the pretzel city. Everybody,
Freeport, is
yeah.
that what it's known for?
And well, our mascot was the pretzels.
Yes, yes. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I was born and raised there, and then I ended up going to college at Western
mhm.
Illinois. Went and
Okay.
played football and baseball there.
Hmm.
And shoot, I'm still writing my history. I ended up going to um, Pittsburgh Steelers for a minicamp invite, and then I went to the
Nice.
XFL. I got hurt in the XFL, unfortunately. You know, End up getting my rehab and getting myself back on board, and now I'm out here in Europe playing. It's a crazy story.
How is that? Like how does that feel at the moment? Like you getting on a plane, crossing the water, like to go there?
Facts. No, facts, man. It's a culture shock for sure. It's something new for me. I told my family, I'm like, man, I'm about to take a step of faith, and my mom was like, "You're not taking a step, you taking a leap." And I was like, I was like, "Hey, it's all right." I prayed and talked about it with God, and I was like, it's my time to go out there and do it.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
So what you said? Freeport is the name of the city?
yeah, it's Freeport, Illinois.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
man. I never had a chance to. I never went anywhere. It was the South and then Europe. So like I
yeah,
never traveled. I
yeah.
always wondered like how the Midwest is, and like definitely there's a factory of athletes that's coming out of the Midwest.
Right.
Especially around that Chicago, Detroit area, St. Louis. Yeah, for sure, man. So kind of tell us like how was that experience? I guess you coming from the NFL, the XFL, and like kind of hearing about Europe. Like, what was that? What intrigued you about that? Like, say, hey, let me look into it, or let me see what's going on with that.
Well, I mean, shoot, when I got hurt in the XFL, the league ended up shutting down. So it was then I'm like,
Mm,
shoot, do I go back to the XFL? And I was sitting around waiting. It took me about a year and a half to get back healthy. So, once I did get healthy, the XFL, they were on board with things going on, but like the league wasn't supposed to start until 2023. So I think at the time that was like the middle of 21. So, I'm really just, sitting back training, starting to train athletes and things like that out in San Antonio. And, I didn't know if my career was going to be going still. You know what
right.
I'm saying? And Coach Booker ended up hitting me up probably in like yeah, it was the middle of 2022. And he was like, man, I talked to a guy, AJ. I'm like, AJ Wendland. He was like, yeah. He's like, I was like, okay. I played against him in high school, but like he was a couple years older than me. I think he played in like, I think he might graduate in like 13 or 14, something like that. I was a sophomore when I played against him. And And he was like, yeah, he put me on with you. Like, what you trying to do? And I was like, interesting. That was the middle of 2022. At the time, I ended up going to a showcase in the XFL.
Yeah.
And I told Coach Book, I was like, man, I know the European League is on a rise, but I might have a better opportunity going to the XFL right now. And I end up doing the showcase and everything, and they said I did good. I ran good 40 and all that, and I didn't hear anything when the draft time came. I was in the draft and everything, so um, I waited a couple more months, and I think it was like December. I'm like, man, hit Coach Booker back up and was like, when do I need to make a decision? He was like, shoot, January. I was like, that's coming quick. I was like, well, I'll let you know as soon as I can. And
Mm-hmm.
I never end up hearing anything from the XFL, so I was like, Coach Book, you still got that contract out there for me? He was like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I ended up making a move out here, and
Mm-hmm.
I took my leap of faith, like my mom say, and it's up.
That's all. Okay, that's what I'm going to next. So like,
Yeah.
so how many like what your siblings? How many brothers and sisters? Like I know, but let everybody else know. Like how like let this is hey this is what's up, man. This is how it should be. Go ahead,
Yeah.
talk, man.
So I got it's a family of 10. I got 8 brothers and 1 sister. I'm the 10th. I'm in the middle. I'm the fifth child. So, I idolized Reggie Bush growing up, but also, my number 5. So, I kept 5 just because I'm the fifth child and I idolized Reggie. So,
Mm,
yeah, that's about with the family. And honestly,
okay.
we all some athletes, so you're gonna hear about us a decent amount, for next
Yeah.
generation, I should say.
Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that anyway, but like before we move on, like I never told you, but like my number was 5. Like I took it in in high school, and
Yeah,
I never kind of realized why I like 5. I think I took it because like a relative was wearing it. I started wearing it, but then it started making sense more to me because it's like 5 of my family members,
hmm
and it's deeper than that because all our names start with an A. So like that's why like there's a AL5 that I'm always repping. But yeah,
Hey,
go
hey,
ahead.
that we 5 gang.
Hey, 5, man, I'm telling you, bro. Like 5, where it's at.
Hey,
But
five
oh yeah,
special.
yeah. So going deeper, like, what did they think about like when you said, hey, like I'm going to Europe, or I'm taking a chance, or I got signed, like I got
Right.
signed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm headed to Europe to play in the biggest league overseas. Like, what's
Yeah.
up?
I mean, at the end of the day, man, in my whole family, they supporting any move I make. But
Mm-hmm.
when I told them, they was like, Europe. I'm in San Antonio, so I'm already like, a 17-hour drive from the house. But then my mom was
Mm-hmm.
like, you going over the water now? You about to be 2 days. You about to be
Yeah,
2, 3 days over. So I was like, I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. Like they
yeah.
supported everything when I made my decision for sure.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah,
cool. Uh, there's been a lot of different responses to that question. A lot of people that was like, yeah, it was cool. It was kind of weird. It was,
yeah,
hey, that's that. That's different because like when I made my decision, like like I said, like I've never been out the South. Like
right.
Louisiana is probably as far west I ever been. The Caribbeans, that's it. The
Yeah.
farthest the farthest north is probably, I don't know, Chattanooga. I don't know. I don't know. But
If anything, it was a little more different for me because I ain't been out of the states before. It's my first time being out the states,
yeah.
so it was more of a cultural shock. But I'm starting to adjust to it. I've been here for a few weeks now, so
Do you speak any languages
no.
besides English?
I speak English. Yeah, that's
Oh,
about
okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. So yeah, you gonna have to show us what's up with the language later on.
most
Once you
deaf.
trip. with your German. If you've learned something else, you know what I'm saying? There's some Spanish out here, Italian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, get it. Um, but yeah, so like, so you made your decision. Like, what are you looking forward to now that you made your decision? You've touched down in the place where you're going to be playing ball. Like what are you looking forward to?
Oh shoot, man. Represent my family, represent my name.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, at the end of the day, man, it's a stepping stone. I want to climb the ranks. So
Mm-hmm.
shoot, get as much exposure for myself and much exposure for my family, even my teammates. If I can help put them on wherever they want to go in life, I'll help do that too.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this is a business. So, we can all connect each other however we want to.
Yeah, it's definitely that's what you build out here for real, like a lot of connections. And I wanted to ask you, like, do you and your brothers have any kind of like, do y'all have any bets going on, or y'all like pushing each other, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I know where you at, like, hey, let's see, hey, you in Europe, hey, you better tear it up, like,
No
are they
offense.
are you getting a lot of that, or you know what I'm saying? Do y'all do that with each other?
I mean, most definitely. I told my brothers, I said, hey, because, it's the European League. Everybody want to be at the highest level. I told them, I said, yo, you get to the NFL, like, put a word in for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever get to the league, like, we got to put a word in for each other. But, I mean, as soon as the season start, I got one of my brothers, he in the Canadian League right now. And then Dion, he just went to minicamp with the Giants, still about to hear back from them that they about to sign him or whatever. But, when our season started, I'm like, hey, I bet I can get 5 touchdowns a day. You gonna have to match that, bro.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what's up.
yeah, that's the competition we be having.
All right, as y'all, if you're watching this on on YouTube, all right, Steve, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see his personality. He look, you know what I'm saying, extra cool, you know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
probably how he is on the field. On the field, he like, real chill. But he got like a, you know what I'm saying, watch this, I'm about to turn up type attitude. Like, I'm gonna chill right here, but watch this. Like, that's real cool, and like competitive attitude, like, you know what I'm saying. I like that, you know what I'm saying. That's pretty dope. But like, who are you like when you not in football? Like, what are you doing? Are you like a gamer, a book reader? Like, what's your vibe when you're not in football?
Man, I like the peace of mind, so I'm going out to the bank to go fishing, man. That's
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's my peace of mind. I haven't found it out here in Germany yet, but I only been here for a week and a half, so
Yeah.
uh give me about another week or so, I'll be out on the fishing bank.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's plenty of places, and yeah, man, that's where it's at, man. To get somewhere, you know what I'm saying. Throw a line out there for sure.
Yeah, facts.
So, like, you big in fishing. Do you have any other hobbies that you into? You know what I'm saying.
I mean, I used to play baseball, I go and, swing the bat whenever I want to. That'll keep
Okay.
my hand-eye coordination on point just for football. But I mean, other than that, I really don't be doing anything. I just be chilling, man.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
laid back. I'm laid back.
Yeah, I
I'll
got
pop
you.
out every once in a while, but
Yeah,
I'm really laid back for real.
that's cool, man. That's cool. So tell us a little bit about say is it Freeport?
Freeport,
So
Freeport.
so
Yeah.
so tell us about the hometown, man. How is that? Like, how is that environment? How did that make you who you are today?
I look at Freeport more of like it's like a blue collar type of place, man. You gotta work for everything. You gotta yeah, it's hard nosed. Even when we was in football, man, you gotta it's a grind. It's a grind because it's not many jobs out there. We outside like the city of Rockford. It's about 150,000 people, but that's also like right outside our town, like 45 minutes. So. It's a grind, blue collar, man. You got to work for everything. Shoot.
Mm,
Freeport is solid. I represent my city anytime I can, man. And yeah, I love everybody out there. So that's
yeah,
about it for sure.
that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
Hey, shout out to Illinois, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all putting out, you know what I'm saying, the product. You know what I'm saying, on the field, shine time, and
yeah, yeah,
that's what's up, man. Um, Bruh, it's been, you know what I'm saying, only a few minutes. Man, we gotta get a little bit more out of you, bruh. We gotta what what can you tell us, what's the standard, man? What's the standard for you in a I was gonna say, like, in the 10 game season, like what kind of goals do you have? Like, just like something slight. I'm not talking about like the main goals. I'm just
no,
saying,
most
like,
def, most def.
what do you take pride
Man, like I take pride in winning. So,
in?
hey,
Straight up,
I'm gonna tell
whatever.
you right
Hey,
now. Hey,
winning. I'm bugging right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't come out here to lose. That's
Yeah,
that's for
yeah,
one thing. I know we
yeah.
lost. We lost a little bit when I was in high school, but I told myself I ain't never letting that happen again.
It's not a good feeling, and like, I think if you're able to, like, take that and like build, like, nah, I ain't going back to that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
they ain't never be me. Like, it makes a difference. It changes what kind of player you are for real.
yeah, man. Whenever you know what I'm saying, you my coach, so you let me take over. Let me take over. You know what I'm saying? I can take over quick. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love balling, man. That's just that's just part of the game for real.
Yeah, for sure. Who are some of the backs that you look up to,
Uh, the running backs.
or an athlete? Because, like,
Uh,
do
I
you look at backs? Do you look at, like, Percy Harvins? Like, what do you kind of?
Man, the main athlete, the one that's been inspiring me the most lately is
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders. Cause I
You've been
mean,
taking a look at his career and everything.
oh yeah, like
Yeah.
like it kind of looked like what I was going through. But I
Mm.
feel like when he was playing, a lot of people didn't like how he'd go and play football and then go and play baseball. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that kind of, I wouldn't say hurt me, moving forward because I wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go and play football and baseball at the highest level, and I wanted to do it both at the same time. I don't know if it like, hurt the ones passed down because, in my opinion, yeah, I'm at that elite stage on the sport tip, and I could have did
Mm-hmm.
both. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it hurt or not, like, because I feel like when I was about to leave college, it was more of a you got to pick one in a
Mm-hmm.
sense. And I was always comfortable with playing both of them, and
Mm-hmm.
it kind of threw my life off for a second. And I
Okay.
don't, yeah. So
Did you
uh,
was that unexpected?
it was definitely unexpected because, for one, going into my senior year of baseball, I'm like, shoot, I can go and play baseball right now because they were talking about I was gonna be a draft pick out of our conference and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to leave up out of there, and they like, man, you might have to pick one because we don't know. I remember, like, the Jets called me on the phone, and I was going to a baseball game. I think we was about to go play North Dakota State. They called me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to play a baseball game right now. And it's like, oh, are you still thinking about playing football? And I was like, yeah, like, I'm over
Mm-hmm.
here training for football. I just did my pro day. I'm training for football and I'm playing baseball right now. Like, nothing has
Mm-hmm.
changed. That's just part of me.
Right.
And moving forward, I didn't hear anything from them. I tried to message them. I tried to hit all the scouts up and everything. I knew I was on their board, but
Right.
did they say, oh, we want him to go towards football more instead of trying to do both of them? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's just That's just something that's still in the air, and it kind of still bite me a little bit to this day. I'm like, man, if I would have just picked one, before going into my senior year of baseball, would it have been different? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but that in that case, you was just being you. You didn't know.
exactly,
You just
exactly,
I'm a two sport athlete. Like this, that's really one of the main reasons why you like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to
right,
move, do certain things. Like, yeah, I think sometimes like for professional sports, sometimes the guys making decisions aren't people who had experience or was in a locker room around or in environments where like these athletes are growing, so they don't understand them or what's making them like tick or kind of just guiding them like, hey, whatever. But
right.
yeah, man, that's unfortunate.
Well, yeah, man, it was definitely a tough pill to swallow because I to this day I don't know. You never know, man. So I just stayed myself and I kept going, just
Hmm.
kept moving forward for real. Can't slow down for anybody because ain't no handouts out here.
Right, right.
Yeah,
You really got to take it for sure.
yeah.
So how much taking did you have to do with like five older brothers like or four or is it four older brothers?
Uh, it's four. Yeah, it's four
Man,
older ones. Yeah,
it was just three like me and my two brothers and we was tearing up everything. So like
facts.
with y'all, bro, I know your parents is just like, bro, sit down,
Hey,
stop.
we be at the team dinners here. Coach Booker, he be like, oh, I know Steve trying to get him to go play. I'm like, man, look, I'm like, look, you see my brothers, you would know what I mean when I'm saying I need a to go play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus, man, that's good stuff, man, for sure. Have you thought about any good places you wanted to, um, you know, visit? You in Europe, everywhere is like easy to get to, and
Well,
like,
I know. Well, I was dropped off in Berlin, so I saw Berlin a little bit. I kind of think it looked like Mississippi. Well, right on that.
oh, but they swinging at. If y'all heard that, bro, I know hey, they swinging on you for that. They gonna come see you.
No, no, I'm serious.
People in Berlin gonna be like Mississippi,
No,
like dang,
I'm
like we knew
serious
we was
though.
behind, but dang. Let, let me stop. Let me stop, y'all. Hey.
No, yeah, yeah. It looked like Mississippi for real. Other than that though, man, I always wanted to see Paris. So
Mm.
I gotta make a trip out to France for sure. I'm gonna make that trip. I know it's not too far from here, and honestly, I might end up like taking a train or something to get out there. So that's one of the main things I want to go check out while I'm out here for real.
Well, you gotta be fresh when you in Paris. You
Man,
gotta
hey,
be, you gotta have you gotta have the language down. You know what I'm saying?
hey, if everybody who watching this, hey, you see how I drip, you know what I'm saying? This something slight though. This something slight.
Hey,
Yeah,
that man, that man gonna be out in Paris. Bro, I'm telling you, like that, and it seemed like the more places you visit, that it just like shape you in a way where it's just like, yeah, like this is what I need. Like now I got like better vision, like
mm-hmm.
about stuff. Like it's crazy, man. Like so, when you get a chance, like please do like every opportunity, and you in the area right here where like you can go to like what 2, 3 different countries. Like it's not even that far. Like
Well, yeah,
easy.
that's what they saying. They said the train access is like crazy out here. You can go anywhere.
I'm so, we got to do better in the U.S. We got to like take advantage of the transportation. Um, well, if you're in the city, but
Right.
If you're in Mississippi, or,
Hey,
hey, he didn't mean that. Like Berlin is definitely But
He said Maryland is definitely, but yeah.
yeah,
My whole family live in Mississippi for real. Like, like my dad's side of the family, all of them live in Mississippi. I was actually just in Mississippi like 2 months ago,
mm,
out there doing some fishing with my family on a little fishing trip. I love Mississippi. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's a little woody out there, but
yeah.
I
Is
mean,
that so? Like you said fishing. I thought you just meant like fishing just to like go fishing. Like you just that's just your thing. But you do it like you like really do it. Like
yeah, I'm really like that with the pole. Like I'm really like that. And I ain't talking about no guns. I'm talking about that fishing pole.
hey man, my one of my partners he do like the bass the bass
The Bass
fishing.
Pro, you see the hat right there.
Oh, I ain't see it.
Got
You got it.
long see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah,
The
man.
Bass Pro Shops. Yup. My spot in San Antonio is right down the street from the Bass Pro, so I walk to that bad boy all the time.
Yeah. What's the most extreme fishing you did? You did the catfish.
No, I do catfish now. I do
Well, you
catfishing all
gotta.
the time.
No, I'm
No,
talking about you gotta jump in there and like.
noodling or
Yeah.
whatever, however you call it. No, I don't do that.
Yeah.
They said turtles be coming out snapping people's fingers off. I said, yep, I'm good.
I gotta
You
throw.
don't know
I gotta
what's in
throw
them
this.
holes.
I gotta throw this baseball.
For real. No, yeah, I haven't did any like deep sea fishing or anything like that, but
Hmm.
one day I plan to do it for sure, cause
Okay.
those fish in there taste good too.
Yeah.
I like to eat some fish.
Yeah. You know what halibut is? Halibut.
Uh,
Bruh.
I sound like I heard it before.
It's too good. It's like
It's
bacon. It's like fish bacon or something like that.
it's fish bacon.
Halibut. I don't. It tastes that good. It tastes that good. It tastes that good. I'm telling you.
He
I
said
don't
it's
know how.
like fish bacon.
Yeah, that's what how I describe the taste. It's like it's good, bro.
They
And
got
it's
it out
cheap.
here in Germany.
Yeah, and it's at a good price to where like you can buy a lot of it.
I know where at the place we went when it ate, we be going to eat at Frankie's. Man, they be having some good fish up in there. Like their fish be solid, like for
All right,
real.
so I'm glad we on here. Let me tell y'all about this. So like we have a very nice place that support us and our team with with a meal at this place we can go to. So like everybody get their plate or whatever. She fill it up. She a nice lady. It's like a mom and pop spot. They serve traditional German food and just some good home cooking. So we get it. We go in there. Everybody get their plate. But it seemed like Steve every time we in there, he got two plates. He got extra piece of fish. He got like what I'm saying. Oh, we got cake and coffee. Like, bruh,
Hey man, it's the McShane charm, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
exactly, exactly. You right.
It's
You
the
right.
McShane charm, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man, work the magic, man. I ain't hating.
Hey,
I am hating because he got two plates.
I gotta
Bruh,
eat. That's all. I gotta eat.
RBs, right?
Facts.
Yeah,
You
okay.
know how we be eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, hey, it's been a pleasure having you on here, man. Do you have anywhere where fans or anybody can find you? You can shout that out.
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. I would say what my username is, but I don't know it off the head. I know The Instagram one is Steve McShane 5, all lowercase. And my Twitter one, I don't know that exactly off the head, but all you gotta do is look me up, Steve McShane. You'll find me on there. All I do is retweet, my brothers or some type of sport thing, some type of motivation thing. So you can find me all on social medias. Yup, yup.
Hey, so hey, y'all go do that. Y'all go follow him. The season starts here in the ELF in the next few weeks, in the next month, and you guys can watch him for the Leipzig Kings. Do his thing, man. He'll be everywhere doing his thing for
Yeah,
sure. I
yeah.
can't wait, man. It's exciting. Welcome to Europe. It's a pleasure meeting you and having you here. Yeah, you got
Yes, sir.
anything else? You good?
No, no. Wait. One more thing. Y'all can subscribe to my family YouTube too. It's McShane family. Just subscribe to it. Hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Get us a little more juice. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
For
Let's do
sure.
it.
For
Hey,
sure,
y'all
man.
tap in, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in to Mental and Potential. We out. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.